Let's go on ahead and go live here on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. Let's run it. Let's run it. Let's go ahead and run this fight campaign. Let me pull up the comment section. Let's see. Chat. Let's pull up the YouTube chat real quick. Guys, we're back with another fight companion. We are back, boys. All right, now I got to figure out how to pull up the Twitch chat. But yeah, a little bit late to the party, but here we are. Here we are. UFC Fight Night fight companion. They got Dustin Stoltzfus going on against Ruzaboev. Looks like it's been a banger fight so far. Have not got to watch all the fights. Apparently, I've been missing out, bro. Apparently, I've been missing out on this fight night. But yeah, here we are. A little bit late to the party, guys. As you can tell, you can't hear me. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Let's see here. What's up, McLovin? Hey, McLovin, can you hear me? Maybe the TikTok just can't hear me. Let me fix that. Huh. Okay. Might have to end this one. All right, we're gonna have to end the TikTok live. What's good, McLovin? What's good? Okay, why is my sound not working, bro? All right, YouTube sound looks like it's working. For some reason, TikTok's not working. Let's try that again. Let's try it again. All right. Let's just close it out and restart. Hey, how'd the fights been, bro? McLovin, are you watching the fight night? Apparently, I'm missing some bangers. I just now turned it on. We got Jared Gordon getting a KO in the Big 2-5. Apparently, I missed that. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's pull TikTok back up. Why my mic would be working on one and not the other. Let's go, Connor. Let's go. What's up, Vesdy? Who you got winning? Got a little might have sprinkled some cash on a little Burns upset here. All right, let's figure out how to get this sound working on freaking TikTok's always so difficult, bro. Every single time. Never have any problems with YouTube, Twitch, nothing. Just always TikTok. Always TikTok. All right, how do I? Come on, bro. All right. Add source. Bro. I don't understand. My mic's connected. King, what's good? Your boy's here, the goat of all goats, the pound for pound #1. Yes, sir. Casual Taking MMA fan is in the building. Yeah, we're working on the TikTok chat right now. For some reason, my mic isn't working, bro. It makes zero sense. Here we go. Okay, it says device disconnected. Huh. Huh. Microphone device. Let's try this. See if that works. That doesn't look like it's working. Is my mic? There we go. Now it should be up. Now we should be up. All right, we're finna go live on TikTok again. Hopefully it worked this time. But yeah, bro, this fight that we're on right now looks like a banger. I've only got to see about half of it because we've been working with this. But yeah, looks like we're in for a banger fight night, bro. Both guys are sweaty. Dustin's got some blood on his head. Running away from Ilya, no, chasing the second belt after 4 defenses. Facts. Islam is not, he's not ducking anybody. Can y'all hear me now on TikTok? Supposedly, I just fixed my mic. We're going to have to see though. Is my mic working on TikTok? Looks like it is. Looks like it is. Can y'all hear me on TikTok? I've never lost to John Jones, facts. Oh, spinning wheel kick attempt from Ruzaboev. Did not know bro had that in his inventory. Might have to mute this. Can y'all hear me? Sweet. There we go. Appreciate you, Vicky. Hey, y'all be sure to go follow me on Twitch as well. Casual Take MMA. Subscribe to the YouTube. Because we're streaming on 3 platforms, bro. It's working bet. Bet. All right. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in round number 3. Hey, who's winning this fight, bro? I haven't really been paying attention. Who would win, Izzy or John Jones? Come on, bro. That's easy. Izzy. Clears. Knocks him out in the first, probably. Probably knocks him out in the first. These dudes are trading. Imagine Islam beats JDM. Ian Gary works his way to the belt. Connor corners Ian and Habib corners Islam. We get Russia versus Dagestan too, bro. I'm telling y'all, it's a super fight. It's a super fight nobody's talking about. Potentially. Tom Brady Super Bowl losses 3. McLovin Super Bowl losses 0. Facts. McLovin is the GOAT. Hey, shout out McLovin. You've been in here every single stream, I think. W. McLovin. Hello, John. That's funny. Hey, anybody watching the fight night right now? Looks like we got some bangers. Lost in the very first question. Hey, I just put out avoid saying the same thing as me. If y'all haven't played that one yet, y'all go play it. Hey, shout out Connor. Sent his corn. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. I am not impressed by your performance. We got the quotes coming in. That's funny. Just followed the Twitch. Shout out King, the GOAT, the pound for pound GOAT right now. But buddy, you better be training, King. You better be training right now. We're in the weight cut right now. Weight cut's going. It's not going so great. I'm gonna be honest. Not going so great. Islam versus Ilya. Who wins? Islam. Islam wins. Right now, Islam. Who signed the glove behind you, bro? My boy Dustin the Diamond Poirier. My cousin Matesh Gamrot trains with Poirier, so that's how I got that little gig. Poirier or Max? We're going with Max right now. We're going with Max. 42 seconds left. Oh, we got a little front headlock from Dustin. Hey, Ruzaboev was a favorite in this fight. Pretty big favorite. Yeah, I don't know. From what I've seen, looks like a good fight. Very competitive fight. Oh, he's looking for a guillotine. Standing guillotine. Oh, that's kind of tight. He's out. Dude, these guys are freaking going for it, though. Let's see. Hamzat or DDP. Hamzat Chimaev. I'm going with Hamzat right now. These dudes are slugging it out, bro. If you're not watching the fight night, I advise you turn it on. Well, there's 10 seconds left in this fight, but Morales is holding that torch tonight for sure. Yeah, I mean, he's 13 years younger. Usually, when you have a young prospect on a win streak fighting a vet who's on a losing streak, it usually favors the prospect. But all I'm saying is, Burns at plus 550. It's not a bad play. I sprinkled a little bit on there. So, with that being said, Morales probably should win, but why not take those odds? Morales also has a 79-inch reach for the welterweight division. That's insane. Should I throw some cash on Gilbert? Hey, I got $10 on him. 10 to win 55. Just follow the Twitch. Imagine if MMA Guru rated you. Bro, don't raid me, Guru. Don't, bro, don't. Do you usually live stream? We just started live streaming 1 week ago. This is like my 4th or 5th stream. This is my 2nd fight companion. But I appreciate you for tuning in. We're trying to stream 3 times a week now. Tuesday, Thursdays, and then sometimes Saturday, sometimes Sunday. Man, what a war. Facts. I didn't even get to pay attention to it. I don't even know who won. But yeah, UFC 319, Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett. That's what I'm hearing. Dude, everybody's calling out Gaethje right now. Paddy Pimblett wants that fight, and Arman Sarukian also wants that fight. But yeah, it's looking like Paddy versus Gaethje is what I'm hearing. Also, for the UFC New Orleans card, I'm hearing Diego Lopez versus John Silva. That's a sick fight. I guess that would be the co-main event. I'm also hearing rumors of Volkanovski versus Yair again instead of Mozar. So, I don't know. Very white chocolate. What's good? What's good, dude? What is good? Burns or Morales? I mean, definitely going with Morales, but Burns is not a bad play at all right now. Definitely not a bad play. He should not be a minus 800 favorite against Gilbert Burns. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hey, Ruzabov just got the decision, bro. I didn't get to pay too much attention to it, but it looked like a war. Looked like a war. Really, really hope Hamzat makes weight for his fight. Yeah. Hey, don't get your hopes up, bro. Don't get your hopes up until Hamzat steps in that cage. Movsar has 18 decision wins. Facts. Facts. UFC does not want that man near the title. I've seen every stream besides 315 stream. Hey, the 315 stream, that one was lit, bro. I was going crazy for the main event. I was going crazy. What if Justin versus Dan actually happens? I wouldn't be too mad at that. Look, as you can see, the first of wrong way. The first event I went to was supposed to be Justin Gaethje versus Dan Hooker. Got canceled, buddy. If they reschedule it, I wouldn't be too mad. Doesn't make as much sense now, but I wouldn't be too mad. It'd be pure violence for sure. Francis said he'd fight you if he could bring 2 gorillas in the cage with him. I mean, yeah, I'd help him a little bit, but I'm still taking them out, all 3 of them low diff, so gonna need a little more than 2 gorillas, buddy. Is Jones dodging Tom? Yeah, I think he is. That doesn't mean he's scared of him. I don't think Jones is scared of him, but he definitely. It looks like they want to fight in Madison Square Garden, bro. Jones wants a lot of preparation time, and it sounds like he wants to push this back as far as he can. Patty probably wins. My boy Gaethje is in danger if it goes to the ground. Yeah, I think Patty wins that too. Gaethje has a decent chance, facts. Patty always keeps his chin hanging out there. Yeah, Gaethje can crack too. He's got heavy hands. Definitely could catch Patty, but Patty's chin, bro. He doesn't get knocked out, bro. Who would win, Gaethje or Pimblett? I'm leaning Pimblett for sure right now. I think Pimblett would open up as the favorite as well. Pimblett has never been an underdog yet. Habib and Anderson Silva not top 10. It's not ridiculous. Not ridiculous. Don't necessarily agree, but it's not ridiculous. What if Ilya Uptoro Marbella didn't vacate the featherweight title? He fought Lopez for 314. He would have destroyed Diego Lopez, bro. I don't think that fight would have been close at all. I'm going to be honest. Diego Lopez is not on the same level as Ilya. Do you pay attention to the YouTube live comments? Yes, sir. Which fight is it? Ruzaboev versus Dustin Stoltzfus just wrapped up. So I think Sadiq Yusuf is next against Myron Santos. I believe that's next. Have you ever played UFC 5? Yeah, we're going to try to do UFC 5 on stream on Tuesday. Starting on Tuesday. I'm going to play some of y'all on stream. Top 10 moments of all time. Completing 40 title wins challenge twice in a row. Facts, bro. Facts. That was sick. Dude, when I woke up to the comments saying Matt Hughes had 9, I had to double check, bro. Apparently, I accidentally looked up Matt Hughes' title defenses, bro. And that's where I got 7. Was not trying to cheat, guys. I wasn't trying to cheat, I promise. I promise. Yeah, USADA showed up at my door. You know, the casual take. Athletic Commission was here. It was scary, bro. It was scary. I think Jones beats Tom quite easily, too. I wouldn't say easily, but that's not a crazy take. Not a crazy take. I think Jones might win as well. I don't know, though. It's really 50-50. Does the King reply, what up, Connor? Shout out Connor Anderson, bro. Shout out Connor Anderson. Thanos sit hat. Hey, I appreciate you, Thanos. I appreciate you, my boy. I think Tom is hype. Yeah, Tom's good, though. Tom is good. Can you shout out to Aaron the Goat and Courtney the Duck? Shout out Aaron the Goat, bro. Shout out Courtney the Duck as well. Shout out y'all. I'm confused why Gaethje doesn't use his wrestling. I don't know, bro. He's not right. He's not right in the head. He is not right. DDP has a better resume than Anderson Silva, and if he beats Hamza, he's a middleweight GOAT. That's not crazy, bro. That's not crazy at all. The quality of wins would definitely be better than Anderson Silva's. Now, the quantity would not even be close, but at the same time, Anderson Silva was in his first title fight in his second ever UFC fight, so kind of stat padding a little bit. Who do you think wins, double champ Connor or prime Habib? Habib wins again. Gaethje's an absolute white belt. Paul Craig fight just got canceled. Is that real? Oh, I see. I'm looking at the stream now. Yep. Fight canceled due to last-minute medical issue with Bellotto. Dang, all right. Well, there's 2 fights left then. So I guess Sadiq Yusuf and Myron Santos is now the co-main event. Co-main just got canceled, everybody. I wasn't super hyped for it, but another fight. Dude, fights getting canceled left and right nowadays. We didn't forget the Matt Hughes incident, little bro. The Matt Hughes scandal, bro. Oh my gosh. That was the craziest one. That was the craziest one by far. Crazier than the Mighty Mouse incident. Hey, Myron Santos looks a little... Did he fight at featherweight last time? Or was it always lightweight? He looks a little chunky. Muay Thai black belt. Also, he won a robbery in his last fight, bro. I was there live, UFC 313. Myron Santos should have not won that fight. The whole crowd was booing, bro. It was funny. The American got robbed. What do you think about Ultimate Fighter DC versus Bad Guy Chael Sonnen? Hey, when does that drop? Is that out already? Is the Ultimate Fighter out with DC and Chael? Is that out? I don't know. I need to watch that if it's out. Should have kept this fight on 315. Who wins, Prime Volk or Prime Aldo? Volk. He already beat Aldo. Even though, I mean, Aldo was what? He was still like 32. Maybe it wasn't the absolute best version. Aldo might have peaked a little bit earlier, but he was still close to his peak. We've already seen, yeah, facts. Mighty Mouse incident exposed our boy as a casual, sadly. Worse than Matt Hughes incident. Relax, buddy, relax. Bro, I'm not a casual, bro. I'm not, bro. Stop. Stop. What's good, Zane? Beast mode. We already seen Prime Volk versus Prime Auto. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, so Sadiq Yusuf is now the co-main event, guys. Should we put a play in on Sadiq real quick? Myron Santos looks a little chunky. Looks a little chunky. Just announced Alexander Volkanovski steps in against Paul Craig on 20 minutes notice. Hey, shout out Volk, bro. Am I crazy for thinking Volk could win that? I want to see Paul Craig get a title shot. He will find a way to win. Stop it. Stop it. Do you think Dustin Poirier will be put in Hall of Fame legends in the future? Yeah. Dustin Poirier is definitely getting in. You saying is Dustin going to make the Hall of Fame? If that's what you're asking, then for sure. For sure. Last minute Rolling Thunder KO. Bro, I'm hoping we can go see Dustin's last fight in New Orleans, bro. Look, we got the poster for my first live event, UFC 313. And hopefully we can start a collection. If I go to the New Orleans card, hopefully that poster's sick, by the way. Yeah, I'm going to put it right here next to the UFC 313 poster. If we can do that. Hey, y'all go follow me on Twitch if you're not already. Casual Take MMA. We're streaming on 3 platforms right now. I wish Volk would have went to 155 and faced Dustin Poirier as Dustin's retirement fight. Who do you think would have won? Volk versus Dustin right now. Ooh, I don't know, bro. I think Volk's better. You know, he'd have the lighter man skill, but I actually think Dustin might win that. I think Dustin would win that. I'm worried about Volk's chin right now still. Even though he won the belt back, his chin's a little sus still. It's still a little sus, bro. I know Diego can crack. He's got good power, but yeah, I think Dustin would knock him out. I think Dustin would be able to finish Volk. Now, in his prime, I would pick Volk. But right now, both guys are older. I'd probably lean towards towards Dustin. I think it's funny how some people were saying Ilya was ducking Movzar. The UFC just came out and said they want him to give Movzar a title shot. Facts. Facts. Yeah, it doesn't sound like Movzar's getting the title shot. I'm hearing rumors that he's going to get rescheduled with, what's his name? Aaron Pico, which is crazy, but S sent the rose. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate the rose. Did you see the UFC is trying to make Yair versus Volkanovski 2 for 320? Yeah, dude, I was wondering what they're going to put on 320 because there's no Mexican champions. I guess they're doing Yair. I guess they're making Volk defend his belt in Mexico, which I'm sure he's fine with. But, yeah, it doesn't make all the sense in the world since Yair is on a 1-fight win streak, I think. But, yeah, sure, whatever. Volk should win that, right? I hope so. Doing anything not to give Mozart a title shot. Yeah, they definitely don't want Mozart near the title. Who wins, Charles or Ilya? I think Ilya's gonna chin him, but Charles could be a live underdog in that fight. Don't underestimate Charles, bro. I'm telling you, do not underestimate Charles. My goat, my Pookie, Israel Adesanya, facts. Shout out Phantom, bro. Phantom knows ball. Phantom knows ball. Who wins, Prime Connor or Prime Tony? Prime Connor gets him out of there. Prime Connor gets Tony Ferguson out of there. I don't care. I don't care, mate. Volk's chin is cracking as time goes, and Dustin's a big 155er with great power and great hands. Dustin wins, loves both. Yeah, I did not want to see that fight, bro. As a Volk fan and a Dustin fan, more of a Volk fan, I don't want to see him get KO'd again, bro. I do not want to see him get KO'd by Dustin either. That's just a pointless fight. Let's see. Mozart's in the threat, which is good for the division, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I don't want to see Mozart with the title, to be honest. I don't want to. Nobody's getting hyped for a Mozart title fight, especially if he's champion, bro. He's not gonna have a fan base. Maybe some little kids, bro, but TikTok fans. Mozart is good though. Don't get me wrong. Connor smokes Tony. I agree. I think he puts him out cold. Maybe not cold, but he puts him out. He finishes him for sure. Unless Tony can just zombie his way and out cardio Connor, but I think Connor gets him out of there. Morales is a favorite at minus 520. I'm still not convinced by him, but if he wins, he'll be a problem. Yeah. I don't know if I'm sold on Michael Morales yet. This is definitely a big step up, but yeah. Maybe he dropped, but he was a minus 800, bro. That's crazy. Over a crafty vet like Gilbert Burns, that's crazy. Prime Tony used elbows as main weapon. Yeah, that could have been a good fight. Definitely would be a good fight. I'm just not on the Tony hype train, bro. I'm just not. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Morales was walking into the arena like he was Pereira. Yeah. Michael Morales, he is good, bro, but dude, I don't know if he beats Burns. Burns is on a 3 or 4 fight losing streak, but if he beats Burns, that's a good win. That is a really, really good win. Burns has fought straight killers. Straight killers. Connor definitely has a say in the featherweight GOAT debate. I disagree. Even though he was undefeated at featherweight, he didn't stick around at featherweight long enough. And when you got guys like Max Holloway, Volkanovski, and Aldo, which I get he KO'd Aldo, even has a win over Max, but yeah, definitely not over even Ilya. Conor McGregor's like the 4th or 5th greatest featherweight. I wouldn't put him over Max, Aldo, Volk, or Ilya actually. But with that being said, featherweight, Conor was different for sure. Prime Dustin versus current Ilya. It's a banger fight. Prime Dustin versus current Ilya at 155. We haven't seen Ilya at 155 yet. I want to say Ilya though, but that fight's going to be a war. I think they actually might go the distance. I don't know if either guy will be able. I kind of lean towards Ilya with the lighter man skill, but we haven't seen him yet. So, Volks, let's see. Are you mad that Paul Craig's fight got canceled? Not necessarily. I don't love Paul Craig. Never be putting any money on Paul Craig ever. Do not advise ever. What's good, Rampage? Hey, the poorly described plots is difficult. That's the point, bro. That's the point. But yeah, if I need to make them easier, let me know. If I need to make them harder. Some people are saying they're too easy. Some people are saying they're too hard. So maybe they're just right. Maybe they're just right, man. Let's see. Hey, y'all go follow the Twitch, Casual Take MMA. I think people are too quick to call people boring or decision merchants, but bro, 9 straight decision wins in the UFC and 0 finishes is crazy. Yeah. That is crazy. I mean, they're cutting guys like Muhammad Bakayev, which I know there's other reasons there, but they obviously don't like it. They want finishes. Islam versus Max Holloway would be insane. You think so, King? I don't think it'd be that insane, bro. I don't think it'd be that insane. I think Islam would sub him. Medium difficulty. Medium difficulty. I don't think he'd have too much trouble getting Max down. Good takedown defense, but Islam just on a different level. What's good? Hey, shout out Galex Selks in the Twitch chat. I might have said that wrong, bro. I'm sorry. But shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. When we getting you versus Francis? Francis pulled out, bro. Supposed to be 317, but Francis pulled out. Are they finna walk out, bro? They're really milking. I guess they gotta milk it since Paul Craig pulled out. We only got 2 fights left, but yeah, bro, just throw them dudes in the octagon. Pronounced Galaxel. Okay, Galaxel CS. My fault, bro. My fault. Shout out Galaxel. All right, let's see. Let's see. Fight night has been banging. Yeah, I just turned it on, bro. I haven't watched the prelims. I saw Jared Gordon got a KO in the big 2-5, bro. That's crazy. That is crazy. Do you like Bilal Muhammad? Yeah, I like Bilal Muhammad. Not necessarily my favorite, but yeah, I like him. I don't mind him. Actually, a very likable person. Very likable person. Pereira versus DC, DC. DC for sure. Who you got winning DDP? Hamzat? Hamzat Chimaev right now. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with that. Paul Craig pulled out, yes. Paul Craig pulled out, or not Paul Craig, his opponent, Bellato. Bellato pulled out of the co-main. They said some last-minute sickness. Not too sure what it was, but yep, that fight's off. Only 2 fights left. Yeah. I'm the Francis replacement, facts. Hey, me versus King coming soon. Coming soon. Ilya versus Islam, double champ versus double champ. Dude, that would be sick. I wish they would let people. It looks like they put it into double champ status, but you know they're basically double champs. But yeah, that'd be sick. Casual take MMA versus Dana White, facts. Easy, low diff, clear. Prelims were legendary. Hate that I missed them, bro. Hate that I missed them. We need Jones versus Aspinall for UFC 320. They are not going to Mexico. UFC 320 is going to be in Mexico. Jones is. I don't think Jones has ever fought out of the country, bro. I did some digging to try to find it. At least recently, at least in the last like 10 years, Jones has not fought out of the United States. He hasn't. I couldn't find one. I don't know if he ever has. So it sounds like if we're getting that fight, it's going to be in Madison Square Garden. I'm guessing. But yeah, I'm kind of hopeful for that fight now. Did not think it was going to happen. I'm kind of leaning towards it does happen. Hey, Adrian, what up, Adrian? Do you think Marion won his last fight? No. I think it was one of the biggest robberies I've ever seen. Yeah, I was live for that fight, Adrian. The crowd was going crazy. The crowd was booming, bro, bad. I did not think he won the fight. I didn't even think it was that close, to be honest. Sadiq Yusuf, 0-2 as a UFC dog. Not good. Who we got, Sadiq Yusuf or Santos? What y'all think? Death sentence versus the beat Randleman. Ooh, that's a tough fight, bro. I'm kind of leaning towards death sentence. What's your opinion about the future of Islam? If he loses or wins against JDM, will he fight back at lightweight? See, I was under the impression, if you would ask me this right after the JDM fight, I was under the impression he was going to move up and then be done, not come back down to lightweight. But now him and Ilya are going back and forth on Twitter, bro. There's some beef there. I think Ilya's getting under his skin. This fight just went underway. Santos versus Yusuf. Santos takes center of the octagon. But yeah, I think Islam could come back down. If he loses, I think he will for sure. If he wins, maybe. But Ilya has to win. He's not going to come back down and fight Charles if Charles wins. It's not happening. He's already had over 6 months to prepare. Yeah. I'm about tired of this John Jones, bro. Just get the fight over with, bro. Or just retire. Stop making us wait. Good front kick. Ooh, good leg kick from Yusuf. I want to see Sadiq Yusuf get this one done, bro. Maybe I'm biased because Santos won via robbery. But yeah. I want to see Yusuf back in the win column. I couldn't even tell you who his last fight was, to be honest. Who you got, death sentence or CM Punk? Dude, prime CM Punk, man. Could hit him with the go to sleep, but I think death sentence would just eat that on the chin. And I think he'd find the sub. He's been working on his ground game with Mighty Mouse. I'd go death sentence there. I would go death sentence. Aspinall will waste his years waiting for Duck Jones. Yeah, facts. We got John Old Duck out here, man. John Old Duck. I'm gonna make a UFC. I'm gonna give some new UFC fighters new nicknames, bro. John Old Duck might be one of them. New nickname. Lock it in. Forget Bones. Bones is over. Who you think wins out of Prime Kane versus Prime Fedor? That's tough. That is tough. Prime Kane was different, bro. Prime Kane was tough. I kind of want to go Kane. That might be a hot take. I kind of want to go Cain Velasquez there. I think I'm going Kane. Prime CM Punk, man. People forget. Facts. Both guys in the center of the octagon. How do you think you match up against Zabit Randleman? See, Zabit Randleman, he's very physical, but I'm also 6'7", 275, and counting. So, yeah, he's good, man. He's got good striking, good power, but he doesn't have the gas tank like me. We know Zabit Randleman, that's his weak point, is the gas tank. And I think that's where I would take over. I would take over in that fight for sure. I thought Yusuf and Santos were both 145. That's what I said. I thought Santos was 145 his last time out as well. I think they are. Santos looks a little beefier than I remember. Magomed Ankalaev versus Drakus. Who would win? Ankalaev. Ankalaev would win that one. Probably by decision. I don't think he would finish him. What collectibles you got back there, bro? We got everything. First of all, we got the new poster, UFC 313, my first ever live event. We're starting a collection with the posters. Every event I go to, I'll get a new one. And then we've got everything. We got some Pokemon at the top. You can't see it. We got Johnson of the Rock. We got some DC. We got some Marvel. We got some anime. You name it, we got it, bro. You name it, we got it. Do you watch WWE? Sometimes. I'll turn it on every now and then. Kind of keep up with it. Used to love it when I was a kid. Prime Tony beats Habib. I know there's no proving this, but I will die on this hill. I disagree. I will die on the opposite hill, bro. I will die on the hill across the street. That Habib would have smashed your boy. Tom versus John. Where'd you get the signed glove? Dustin gave it to me for, was it my birthday or Christmas? My cousin's Matesh Gamrot. Matesh Gamrot trains with Dustin. He, I guess, got it from him, signed it for me, and I got it for either Christmas or my birthday. I don't remember. But yeah. I thought you were 6'8", 285. That must have been pre-cut. Low hydration can make you lose an inch or so. Yeah, facts. We're in the weight cut right now. So yeah. Shout out McLovin, bro. That's funny. Yep. Definitely lost an inch on my height trying to cut this weight, bro. We're trying to drop down to 135 for my boy King. King, can we just meet at a catch weight, bro? I've only lost 10 pounds so far. It's tough out here. Got 140 pounds to go. Do you know any good websites to get them? The signed glove? Oh, bro, I had a card somewhere. Where would I have put that? I'm going to lock in and watch the fight. See you soon, my man. I appreciate you, Peanut. I appreciate you for stopping by. Would love UFC poster and stuff, but they're expensive. Hey, actually, I got this one off eBay, bro. If you want one, get it. Don't shop the UFC store, bro. They're overpricing everything. Go to eBay. Also, what video you making for tomorrow? I gotta look at the lineup again. I don't know, man. I don't remember. I don't know. McLovin, you got win King or casual take? Come on, McLovin. Come on, McLovin. You know who to pick. Dude, what is that? Where did I get the? Dude, I have a card somewhere that has UFC signed apparel. I need to find it. I need to find it. All right, shout out Peanut. I'll see you, bro. I appreciate you for stopping in, for checking in. Hey, who took round one, bro? I was not even paying attention. Did Yusuf take round one? Or Santos? Who took round one, guys? I need to log back in. Dude, where's that card? Where did I put that card, bro? I don't know. I don't know. Yusuf took round one. I gotta start locking in on these fights. When I start streaming these fights, I get to yapping, bro. Was looking at a signed Moicano versus BSD the other day. It was like 150 if you want it framed. Was it a poster? That could be sick, bro. BSD, future champion. BSD title run when all the lightweights clear out and retire. Hey, that would be sick, bro. The poster's not signed, but I just got the poster off eBay. And it was not expensive. It was not expensive at all. The most expensive part's the frame. But I already had a frame. I just ordered the poster. It was like 20, 25 bucks. So yeah. Flying knee attempt from Santos. Let's see. Santos looks bigger. He looks bigger than Sadiq. Are you still going to make the 40 title wins videos, or since you beat it, are you going to stop? We're done with the 40 on the dot, bro. We're done with the 40 on the dot. Hey, y'all let me know what type of challenge should we do next? Should we bring back the should we bring back like the countries, the weight classes or something? I just feel like a void in my chest when I'm not doing one of these daily challenges, bro. It's fun. They're fun. Let me know what y'all want me to do. Hard decision. Casual Take has the size and reach, but King has the glaze abilities. I think it's 50-50. That's funny. That is funny. UFC 313 poster must have been 50 cents. Main event was boring. Facts, bro. They had to pay me to take the poster. That's funny. I'm just starting a collection, bro. Every UFC event I go to, I might as well get the poster. Oh, head kick landed for Santos, bro. Sadiq Yusuf just ate it. Just absolutely ate it. I forget this is the co-main event. Yeah, if anybody has not seen the Paul Craig, the co-main event has been canceled. Ooh, 1-2 from Santos. Looks like he's picking it up a little bit. Santos' last fight was kind of a robbery, if I'm remembering. Yes, it was a robbery. I was there live. Santos robbed him, bro. I didn't even think that fight was close. I'm serious. I didn't think the fight was close. Everybody went nuts. Everybody in the crowd was booing, like loud. Loud boos. Place erupted, and not in a good way. American got robbed. I forgot his name. Francis, maybe? Francis Marshall? I could be way off. Something like that. Something like that. Okay. They're getting a little ditty. They're getting a little ditty on the cage right now. They're hugging it out. They're hugging it out. What do you think about Bo Nickel fraud who wanted to fight Hamza? Dude, he would have got smashed. He would have got smashed. Hank's nose in the poster looks so bad. Dude. I can see it in the camera, bro. It does look bad. It's gonna give me nightmares, bro. It's gonna be the last thing I see before I fall asleep. Hank's big nose. All right, Santos. He's trying to work these shoulder strikes. He, bro, is not Conor McGregor. What do you think? The poster's co-main is wrong as well. Probably why it was cheap. Yeah, I couldn't find the one with Rafael Fiziev. This was supposed to be the co-main event, bro. Would have been banger. Would have been a banger fight, but unfortunately, Dan Hooker busted his pull. Sorry I'm late to the stream, but the double champ does what he does. Shout out Justin, man. Shout out my boy Justin, my glorious king. Yo, what happened to no repeats for the 40 challenge? Double auto feels like when Aljo won the belt from that shady knee from Jan. Hey, Aljo won the belt, though. He won the belt, bro. Okay, that's the rules. That's just how the cookie crumbles, bro. That's just how the crumble cookies sometimes. You were from the USA? Yes, I'm from the United States. If you can't tell, I'm American. I'm American. Is this happening right now? Yeah, there is a fight night on right now. We're on the co-main event because the co-main event just got canceled. So next up is Burns versus Morales. Santos fighting better. Yeah, he looks like he's picking it up in round 2. Good front kick from Yusuf. Yusuf looks like he's a little bloody. Good front kick. Ooh, Santos just missed with the right hand. Looks like a World War II propaganda poster. That's funny. You're gonna watch next week's card. It's bad, but I'm gonna watch it for Oban Elliott, dude. Let me pull up. Who's even fighting next week, bro? I don't even know who's fighting next week. Aaron Blanchfield. My cousin Gamrot's fighting. So yeah, I'll tune in. I'll probably hop. Definitely not gonna do a fight companion. I don't think. Maybe, possibly. Not gonna throw it out the window, but there's some decent names on here. Bruno Lopez versus Dustin Jacoby could be kind of nice. Zachary Reese making his return. Where's Oban? Is he on the prelims? Nascimento. Oban's on the early prelims, basically. Jordan Levitt versus Kurt Holloway, bro. They gotta do something about this, bro. I might tune in. Can't wait for Paul Craig. Hey, Mark, shout out. Shout out Paul Craig because that fight is canceled. That fight is canceled. They should get rid of the Apex. Facts. The Apex sucks, dude. He said, can't wait for Paul Craig. Unfortunately, buddy, that fight is canceled. Casual Take versus Cyril Gane Fight Night. Bro, that fight got scheduled like 2 years ago in France. I was supposed to go fight Cyril Gane in France. Guess what he did? He said no. He declined. Remember when he fought Tuivasa? Was supposed to be me. He declined it. He declined it. Why did it get canceled? There was some last minute sickness or something from Bellato. Paul Craig didn't pull out. It was his opponent. Something like that. Who do you think would win in a pound for pound fight, Izzy or Sterling? Israel Adesanya versus Aljamain. That would be tough, actually. That's hard to judge because Izzy's so long, but they're also in completely different weight classes. I would probably still lean Izzy though. I think. I don't know. Aljo's got good wrestling though. Good wrestling. The human backpack. Definitely could submit Izzy, but I'm leaning towards Izzy there. Leaning towards Izzy. Prime for prime, I'd go Izzy. Y'all know I love Izzy though, so. Love you from Ireland, bro. Bring back the fire challenge. Hey, shout out Ding Mush, bro. I appreciate you. We got people all over the world. Who is Zabit Magomed Sharipov? You mean Zabit Randleman, buddy? The biggest what if in UFC history? What does Islam need to do to become the GOAT? The whole entire GOAT of the sport, I would say, well, beat JDM. If he beats JDM, I think there's an argument, bro. I think there's an argument. Oh, dude, I would say beat JDM, and if he gets one more win, I think he is the GOAT. I think he's the GOAT. One more win, or one win against JDM, I think is arguable. 2 more wins, I think is clear. I think it's clear. Especially if he goes back down and beats Ilya. Especially if he beats Ilya and JDM. People are saying, who do y'all think? Is it tied right now or is Santos up 2-0? I'm seeing people say 2018 Santos. Gone, duck, and casual take facts. You the GOAT. I appreciate you, bro. GSP is the GOAT from Kuwait. We got people everywhere, bro. Shout out Kuwait. Featherweight striker. Can't wait till DDP drops an anvil on Hamzat. Facts, bro. Facts. Dude. What was the fight that's supposed to be getting added? Oh, I'm hearing Ian Gary versus Sean Brady is going to be added to the Hamzat Chimaev card. I guess co-main event, 5 rounds maybe. But yeah, I'm seeing Ian Gary versus Sean Brady is next. #1 contenders fight. Watching from Germany, 2:39 a.m. right now. Hey, shout out Adam, bro. Shout out Adam. Dang, 2:30 a.m., bro. You staying up for the Burns fight? Is it worth it? Who you got, Ilya or Charles? Ilya. I got Ilya right now. But Charles is live there. Charles could get it done, bro. The more I think about that fight, the more of a chance I think Charles has. Seriously. Ooh, good sidekick from Santos. Looks like Santos is winning. He's got center of the octagon right now. Good 1-2. Good front kick again. Little teep up the middle. But yeah, once this main event starts, I'll lock back in on the fights more instead of reading chat. I'll try to read chat in between rounds, though. Is your poster signed? No, the poster's not signed, but the Dustin Poirier gloves are signed. Did not get to meet Big Ank or Pereira. Ooh, takedown. Yusuf lands a takedown. Santos right back up to his feet, though. He's too slippery, mate. Too slippery. Let's see. Gone gets subbed easily. My boy Casual Take went to Dagestan 2-3 years and forgot. Now his grappling is insane. Facts, bro. Facts. People don't know this. People don't know this. Once they wouldn't give me my contract in the UFC, after I was making a name for myself on the regional scene, Francis ducked me, Gone ducked me. Nobody wanted to sign a contract and fight me. I went to Dagestan 2.5 years and forgot. Like he said, I forgot. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here today. Why everyone hates Chimaev. He's not Dagestani like Khabib and Islam. I like all of them, bro. I like Chimaev, I like Khabib, and I like Islam. Hamza Chimaev is special, bro. Generational. Did you go up to Dustin yourself and get them signed? Mateusz Gamrot actually got it signed for me. Mateusz Gamrot, my cousin, who's fighting next weekend, trains with Dustin Poirier. He got it for me for my birthday. Or Christmas, I don't remember. But yeah, he got it for me. Gamrot got it for me. None of them are hated, to be honest. The hate was very much so for Khabib and Islam and Hamzat. Maybe not so much anymore. I feel like it's died down. But yeah, I don't think people hate Islam anymore. People used to hate Islam, especially when he beat Charles. But I think everybody kind of loves Islam right now. Nigeria for the win. Facts. If Hamzat pulls out of the DDP fight, I'm gonna crash out, dude. I know they already have a backup though. Nasruddin Imavov is already the backup, which is a good fight, but obviously not even close to the level of Hamzat Chimaev versus DDP. Not even close to the same hype. DDP beats Imavov. I don't think DDP beats Hamzat. DDP beating Hamzat via Boston Crab puts him in the walls of Jericho. It'd be funny. 10 seconds left. Sadiq Yusuf throws a head kick. Looks like this one's going the distance, boys. If anybody isn't watching, the main event is up next. Burns versus Morales is up next. This one's going to the scorecards. Who y'all think won? Who y'all think won that one? The only people who hated Khabib was Conor fans. And who hated Conor was Khabib fans. Yeah, facts. That rivalry was awesome, bro. To be honest, I don't want Hamzat as champion either. He's really good and really exciting to watch, but he rarely fights and pulls out all the time. Well, it looks like he can fight in the United States now. I don't know if that was just a myth or if that was real, but it looks like Dana's got him his visa or whatever it was because he's fighting in Chicago. So maybe if Hamzat Chimaev is the champion, I also could see Hamzat Chimaev retiring early. I don't know. He's got a family now. I could see Hamzat Chimaev winning the belt, not being as hungry. Imagine Hamzat just beats Drakus and straight up retires. I don't think that will happen, but it wouldn't be out of the window. Who wins, the Riddler or Imavov? Imavov wins, I think. I mean, you never know these days. These fighters with plot armor that look goofy apparently are just insane. But I would definitely go with Nasruddin Imavov right now. If you haven't turned on the Fight Night, Paul Craig, the co-main event, has been canceled. So next up is the main event, Burns versus Morales. Casual Takes record is 15-0. 16-0, bro. It's 16-0. Get it right. You must have missed my last regional fight. What was it, 3 weeks ago now? 3 weeks ago, we took out this. We took out this fighter from Ireland. Connor was in his corner. Knocked him out in the first and hit the DX sign. Told him to suck it right in front of Connor. Let's see who gets the decision here. Myron Santos, he gets the victory over Yusuf. Another decision victory. Looked like a close fight. Didn't really get to see round one. But, yep. What is he? He's like 16-1 right now. He's like 16-1. When are you fighting Francis? We have to get it rescheduled, bro. I got a fight with King coming up. King is in my YouTube chat. But yeah, wanted to fight Francis at 317. There was the whole incident with the bike and everything. Don't want to get into that, but he had to pull out, bro. Maybe we'll reschedule it someday. I don't think he wants it. Bro. Who do you want to win, Burns or Morales? I want Burns to win. I want Gilbert Burns to win. Is this Gilbert Burns' last fight? I think it might be his last fight. Bro, why is your stream faster than mine? We got that good connection over here, buddy. We got that good connection. It's that American connection. Do you do MMA? I just started training jiu-jitsu, actually. Just started teaching, bro. Come on, do I do MMA? Does this man know who I am? Buddy, I was supposed to be on 317 until my opponent pulled out. Infamous Francis Ngannou incident. Let's see, hot take. We got a hot take in the chat, guys. We got a hot take. I think lightweight belt changes hands twice. Ilya beats Dubronx, but gets subbed by Arman. You think Arman Sarukian winning by submission is likely? I agree with you. I think Arman would beat Ilya Topuria right now. But submission, I don't think he would submit him. I think he would beat him up with ground and pound, but I don't know. Okay, King, you gotta watch your mouth, kid. After I knock out Casual Take MMA, he can face Francis and lose, and then lose to Gagnon. I'm gonna smash your boy and fraud check him. He thinks he's gonna. Okay, fraud check. I'm the most famous fighter on the regional scene right now. There's no fraud in me, buddy. I started to do BJJ and MMA because of Nick Diaz. And we got a video. There's Patchy Mix. We got a video coming out about Nick Diaz. Casual Take MMA is a red belt, facts. Grandmaster. Grandmaster. But yeah, we got a video. Nick Diaz is going to be in one of my videos coming up. We might make that tomorrow. We might post that tomorrow. Y'all go follow the Twitch. Y'all go subscribe to the YouTube. Let's see. First time chat. Best viewer stream. Remove the space. Dude, 316 is not that good, bro. Y'all see the UFC 316 card? Sean Merab, Pena Harrison, Gastelum Pfeiffer. They could do better, bro. They could do better with UFC 316. We got Mario Bautista versus Patchy Mix. That might be kind of cool. And then Vicente Luque versus Kevin Holland. Could be better. Could be better. What happened to Paul Craig? His opponent pulled out with a sickness. Said last minute sickness. Arm on back pain. That's going to be a really good video. Facts. Hey, it's going to make some people upset. I'm just going to say that. It's gonna be a little controversial. Patchy Mix making his UFC debut at UFC 316. People forget, man. Patchy Mix is a marauder. That's funny, dude. DDP beats Hamza by Thanksgiving table, dropping on his knee. Those slaps at the back. Those slaps at back is the main difference. Bro's trying to be humble and act like he just started when he wasn't in Dagestan, smashing Khabib and Islam for 2.5 years. Yeah. People don't know this, bro. You see Khabib. Khabib's like the best coach right now. He's coaching up all these guys. You know, Bilal Muhammad goes to camp with Khabib, gets in crazy shape, wins their fights. Who do y'all think taught Khabib everything he knows, bro? We'll just leave it at that. We'll just leave it at that. And his father. Who do you think taught his father, bro? You're looking at him. About to grill some chicken and vegetables after this main event. That's a W meal right there, kid. Facts. I'm probably gonna have to eat something after this event too. Who was Unk in the back in the wheelchair behind Patchy Mix? I'm finna go back. I didn't even see it. We'll rewind it. Oh my gosh, I don't know. That might be Jelly Roll. That might be Jelly Roll's dad. I don't know who that is. I don't know who they got in the crowd. I don't know who they picked for these Apex events, bro. They're shooting a promo for Merab and Sean O'Malley. Hey, who do y'all got, Merab or Sean in the rematch? Somebody literally just asked that. Shout out Xavier. Sean and Merab right now. I'm leaning Merab. Hopefully we see a better version of O'Malley, though. We better. We better. Probably give out tickets on the streets. Facts. You got Sean? That's not crazy. I hope Sean gets the win, bro. I hope Sean goes up there and beats Merab. And then I hope they do Sean O'Malley versus Corey Sandhagen, the fight that the hardcore fans have been wanting, man. We've been wanting it for so long. They're really trying to hype up Kayla Harrison. Kayla Harrison, dude, she's got to be champ, right? She's going to go out there and smash Pena. Hey, what's the odds on the Merab fight? I'm going to look that up, actually. Merab versus Sean, too. I'm going to look up the odds. I'm sure Merab's going to be the favorite, but how big? Let's see. Merab versus O'Malley, 2 odds. My Instagram account is Casual MMA Takes. Did you copy it? So flattered if you did. I did not, buddy. That's a good name. Hey, we almost got the same name, though. Casual MMA Takes, but I think Casual Take MMA just kind of flows better. It rolls off the tongue better. That is funny. Let's see. Merab. There's going to be a lot of money coming in on O'Malley, so the line might get closer, bro. Let's see. Where's the odds? Merab is a minus 275, it sounds like. Honestly thought he'd be higher than that. No, mine's better. All my picks, prelims and main, have been correct, except for the last one on verdict. Dude, I haven't even got to see all this. I haven't got to see the whole event. We just started watching. First time chat for Adam. 317 could also be better. I agree. At least the main event's a banger. Obviously, it's not Islam versus Ilya, but Ilya versus Charles, bro. That's a good fight. That is a really good fight. Shout out Adam in the Twitch chat. Gilbert by Crafty Vet. Facts, dude. I hope so. I really hope so. Really, really hope so. Let's see. Let's go. Read some of these chats. Who do you think wins in a pound for pound fight, Habib or GSP? I think Habib out wrestles him. I agree. I think Habib wins that actually. I think Habib would have won. I think he'd be able to control him on the ground. I don't know if he'd finish him. I wouldn't be surprised, but I think Habib would win that fight at least by decision. I think his I think his gas tank's better than GSP too. GSP great gas tank, even more well rounded than Habib, but Habib's wrestling's too dominant. Too dominant. GSP has good enough wrestling to cancel out the wrestling of Habib, but GSP had much better striking. Yeah, but we've seen Habib. We haven't seen him fight a well-rounded fighter as good as GSP, obviously. But we've seen him against elite strikers. Habib's got a chin. He doesn't get hit that often, bro. He really doesn't. Really doesn't. Some guys. McLovin. That's funny. McLovin just got jumped, guys. They robbed his vehicle and they put a bunch of UFC 316 tickets in it. That's funny. That is funny. Hey, Burns and Morales are about to walk out now, I believe. If you're just now tuning in, the main event is about to start. Burns versus Morales, 8 versus number 12. They didn't even take anything, just put UFC 316 tickets in there. That's funny, bro. GSP is top 2 and he isn't 2. It's a hardcore take. I disagree, though. I disagree. Habib wins. I agree. I think Habib would have beat GSP. Where's Bellato? Bellato pulled out. Bellato had a last-minute sickness and pulled out of the Paul Craig fight. So yeah, we're already on to the main event. I don't know if they're gonna stall or if they're gonna get straight into it. They're just showing Jared Gordon right now. They're giving us a close-up on Jared Gordon's face. You watching on Stream East? No, I'm watching on ESPN. The right way, the real way, bro. Come on. No illegal activity around here, bro. Not right now. Honestly, so far hasn't been a bad fight night. Should have been in the Apex. Oh, shouldn't have been in the Apex. Yeah. Burns versus Morales is a solid fight. I know the odds makers don't think so, but yeah, they could have put it on a better fight night and had it as like a co-main. That's what I think. I think it could have been a decent co-main in like some, I don't know, some American city or Brazil. I don't know. Prediction for Burns versus Morales. I'm gonna side with. Dude, I really want to pick Burns. I really want to pick Gilbert Burns, but he's on a 3-fight losing streak. He's 13 years older. He has an 8-inch reach disadvantage. Everything's pointing to Morales. But minus 800 for Michael Morales is insane. So I think Burns is going to give him some trouble. Dude, as much as I want to pick Gilbert Burns, I don't know if I can do it. I hope he pulls off the upset, though. But yeah, this is a big step up for Michael Morales as well. What is fight of the year so far? Fight of the year right now, today, is JDM and Bilal Muhammad. That's what I think. Second, I think before that fight, it was Merab Umar. But yeah, I think JDM Bilal is number 1. I think Michael Morales is going to get the job done. He's too long, bro. But yeah, I think Gilbert Burns is going to give him some trouble. If he goes out there and flatlines Gilbert Burns in the first, he might be legit. I think he is legit. I just don't know if he's ready for the top competition yet. But I wouldn't say Burns is at the top of his game right now. So it's hard, dude. You never see people that are 13 years younger and on a win streak lose very often. JDM or Islam? Islam. Yeah, Islam right now. I saw the odds were even. That's a good fight. Habib or Islam pound for pound in a fight? I got Habib. Okay, I think Islam's higher on the GOAT list, but I think Habib would win a matchup with Islam. I agree with you. I think he has better wrestling, more dominant, better control, better ground and pound. But obviously Islam has the better striking. But yeah, I'd pick Habib in that one. Need that Hamzat fight Gilbert Burns back, bro. That fight was insane. That's one of my favorite fights. It's one of my favorite fights. Shout out Michael. Yes, we got a new poster, bro. Guess what came in the mail today? UFC 313. We're starting a collection. Every UFC event I go to, I'm going to get the poster for it. So if I go to New Orleans and see Dustin's final fight, I'm going to put it right here. I think that'd be sick. Gilbert probably has better boxing than Morales, maybe. But Morales has an 8-inch reach advantage. It's going to be hard for Gilbert Burns. But Gilbert Burns can crack, bro. He's kind of, this is like not a compliment at all, but he's kind of similar to Michael Chandler in a way with his striking. Explosive. He has that big shot power, but maybe a little bit cleaner than Michael Chandler. But yeah, y'all get what I'm saying. Volk versus Lopez, you think is fight of the year? Storylines were great, and the actual fight was so good. It's neck and neck with JDM. Yeah, maybe it's because the JDM Burns and Morales are walking out right now. By the way, maybe it's because JDM and Bilal just kind of surprised everybody. Nobody had any expectations for it, and the fight was insane, especially round 5. Round 5 was amazing, absolutely amazing. Let's turn this down. Yeah, I think Michael Morales. His hair's pink, guys. His hair's pink. But yeah, Michael Morales is walking out right now. I think Marab versus Umar was better than JDM and Bilal. That's not crazy because the pace of Umar and Bilal was insane. We saw everything at the best level, and the build-up was even better. Yeah, the build-up was good for Marab and Umar. And yeah, definitely hot, super, one of the highest level fights we've seen all year. Probably the highest level of fight we've seen all year. But I think JDM versus Bilal was slightly more entertaining. I would put Marab and Umar close second, though. Close second. UFC 318 card is also useless. Just one good fight. Yeah, they got to stack it. I'm hearing that Ian Gary versus Sean Brady is going to be on UFC 318. I'm guessing that's the co-main event. I've seen people say Gaethje and Hooker rebooked, but I think Hooker's still out. So if they put Gary and Brady, that's a solid, very compatible fight, man. It's a good word. It's a big word right there. Do you think Ilya beats Charles? Yes, right now. Right now, I'd say Ilya. But the more I think about it, the more I'm kind of leaning towards Charles. But yeah, I think Ilya finishes him, bro. I think he gets the finish. Michael Morales is walking out right now. Once this fight starts, I'm going to lock in on the fight a little bit more. Hey, y'all go follow the Twitch. Y'all go follow the Twitch, Casual Take MMA. Y'all go subscribe to the YouTube. Y'all turn the post notifications on. Y'all don't want to miss a stream. Because next week, we're going to start playing UFC 5 on stream. And hopefully by Thursday, we can start doing some live trivias. 1, Umar versus Marab. 2, JDM versus Bilal. 3, Volk versus Lopez. I like this. I think that is the top 3. But I would switch 1 and 2, but I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Dude, Michael Morales has a 91% takedown defense accuracy right now. If that's even how you say that. What do you think Islam's next fight is? It's going to be Jack Della Maddalena, without a doubt. 100% it's going to be JDM. He's already vacated the title. Or said he was vacating. Is it just me or is Michael Morales shaking a little? I don't know. You think he's nervous? Is that what you're saying? Charles subs Ilya? Very possible. Very possible. I think Charles cooks him, to be honest. I hope Charles accepts John Silva offer to help spar. I do too, bro. I think that could be very beneficial because John Silva, like he said, same size as Ilya, and he says he can mimic him very well. And John Silva can crack. He's got power like Ilya. He does. Maybe not as sharp with the precision as Ilya, but that can definitely be beneficial for sure. Gilbert Burns is walking out now, guys. If y'all are late, Paul Craig, the co-main event, got canceled. Do you think the John fight with Tom Aspinall will happen? If you would asked me this even a few weeks ago, I would have said no. But I think we are. I think it is going to happen, bro. The only problem is, Gilbert Burns got the Brazil headband on, guys. We might be getting a vintage Gilbert Burns performance right now. But yeah, I think John versus Tom will happen. The only problem is I think we have to wait till November. But yeah, I kind of think it's going to happen. How much longer are you going to be streaming for? We're gonna finish up with this fight, Burns Morales. Depending on how the fight goes, maybe I might stay on a little bit longer after the fight. Not too long tonight, though. Not too long tonight. Okay, let's see. John Silva's a beast. I think he becomes champ in a year or two. He is good. I think he has the most potential to become champion right now out of the fighting nerds. Just given his situation, doesn't necessarily mean he's the best, even though he might be out of the fighting nerds. But yeah, I think he has the best chance to become champion first. Maybe not nervous, but when they were taping him, thought he was shaking a little. I don't know. He might have been. Maybe he's a little anxious. Maybe he's a little excited. Maybe both. I don't know. I can really see a Jean Silva and Taporia rivalry coming. That would be, dude, that could feed families. I think the trash talk could be really good with that as well. Taporia moved up, so I doubt it, but they definitely won't ever fight. Yeah. Jean Silva's fought at lightweight a couple times too, though. Jean Silva definitely could move up as well. I can see it. But yeah, they're probably not going to fight because Taporia is not going to stick around that long. And I don't think he's going to give a shot to a 145er. Maybe he does, but lightweight's just too good right now. The only shot that he's going to give to a 145er would be Volkanovski. That's what I think. Jean Silva's not just going to be able to move up and get a title shot. I think he's going to have to. Well, he's going to have to win a couple times. Maybe get a couple title defenses. I don't know. He has to get the belt first. But yeah, I don't want to see Jean Silva versus Volk. I think Jean Silva probably. I think he definitely could knock out Volkanovski. I don't want to see that. Gilbert Burns, black belt, 11 first round finishes. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Gilby. We did sprinkle a little bit of money on Burns because he's a plus 550, bro. The crafty vet, Gilbert Burns. So, yeah, if Burns wins, I'll say we called it. If he loses, I'll say we called it. I hope Burns gets this one done, bro. Michael Morales is just so long. 79-inch reach at 170 is insane. It is insane. Mm. Ilya will retire in the next year or two, I bet. He's stated he wants to. Yeah, he wants to retire early. He's definitely, if he beats Charles, we might only get a handful of fights from Ilya, maybe 3. We might only get 3 more Ilya Taporia fights. I think if he beats Charles, he's gonna fight. If the Islam fight doesn't happen, he's gonna want to fight like a Paddy Pimblett, maybe. I think that fight's gonna happen one day. But yeah, Ilya Taporia might only fight 3 more times. Michael Chandler versus Taporia would be insane. Will never happen, but it could have if he beat Paddy. That would be funny. That would be fun. That would be fun. Would be interesting to see Ilya face Connor. Wait, I did not say Connor. Would be interesting to see Ilya face one of the bigger lightweights like Paddy, Chandler, or Dustin. Yeah. And Charles. Charles is a big lightweight as well. I feel like Paddy and Charles are about the same size, sort of similar styles. But yeah, let's see how he does with Charles first. The main event is about to go, or is about to kick off, guys. It's about to kick off. They got Sal D'Amato in the building, guys. Uh-oh. He's got a pre-written scorecard for Michael Morales. Just know a robbery's coming if it goes to the decision. They got Sal D'Amato in the building. Let's see. Chandler versus BSD would be good, bro. I'm saying, I'm trying to put everybody on. Michael Chandler versus Benoit Saint Denis is the fight to make. First of all, it makes sense. And second of all, it's a banger fight. Somebody's getting finished. Both guys are pedal to the metal. Both guys are going to gas out. So somebody's getting out of there. Wish Paddy would fight more often. Dude took off like 8 months or 9 months after the Bobby fight and took zero damage. Can't speak. Yeah, he said he wants to fight in October. He said he wants Gaethje in Abu Dhabi, which is interesting. But I guess the Abu Dhabi card is going to be headlined by Pereira and Ankalaev. I think that's where we're headed right now. I think we're heading to Ankalaev versus Pereira in Abu Dhabi. And I think they got Umar. Umar's going to be on that card too. But if they're going to do Pereira, dude, maybe Hamzat though. If Hamzat wins the belt, can he turn around that quickly? I don't know. Maybe, but I feel like he's going to want to fight in Abu Dhabi. He wanted to fight at 317 and then turn around for Abu Dhabi, but it's a little bit different. 319. They should hire former fighters to be judges. Yeah, dude, I don't know how the judges don't get biased, bro. Like, maybe I should be a judge. Maybe I should be a ref. Maybe I should be a fighter. I don't know. They're squaring off in the center now. Morales versus Burns is about to kick off. Main event. Do you train? We just started training. Yeah, I went to. Obviously was in camp training for Francis. Francis pulled out. We've been to Dagestan. We've been all over the world. Right now, just started jiu-jitsu here in America. Just started. This fight is about to kick off, guys. I think Pereira wins the rematch, or he just needs to focus on his striking instead of wrestling. His wrestling looked good. DDP by plot armor in August, though. All right, guys. Let's lock in on this fight. Burns versus Morales is underway. Let's go, Gilbert. Let's go, Gilbert. I want Gilbert just to crack him, bro. I want him to crack him. Morales takes center of the octagon. Morales looks big. He looks like a big welterweight. I know Gilbert Burns isn't that big for welterweight. I think he used to fight lightweight, right? Yeah, I think he did. Jiu-jitsu is just such a good martial art. Facts, bro. Facts. Yep, Morales taking center of the octagon. Nothing's really happened. We're at 4:30 in round one. 4:30 left. Good leg kick from Burns. All right, I'm going to turn to Joe Rogan, guys. That leg's compromised. That leg is already hurt. Morales switches stances already. After one leg kick, man, he's already switching stances. Good leg kick from Morales. Oh, Burns just missed him with a right hand or two. Burns is looking for a shot. Good right hand from Morales. Gets through. Partially through. Morales is kind of flat-footed right now. Burns hopping around, but he's on the pressure. He's got the center of the octagon. Burns is looking for an entry. Dude, it's got to be so hard to get past that 79-inch reach. Burns looks for a head kick. Gets blocked. Burns out there hopping around. Looks like a young Gilbert right now. Looks like a young Gilbert. Dude, I don't know what's going on with... Dude, Burns is looking for that big right hand. I don't know what's going on with Morales, but he's like shaking his right hand. I don't know if he's just wanting to unload it. I don't know what he's doing. Burns is looking to bang. Oh, Morales cracked him with the right hand. Oh, Burns cracked him back. This might be a good fight. We got 3 minutes and 10 seconds left on my end. Morales looks nervous. I think he does slightly too. He's in. Oh, big right hand misses for Burns. Dude, he keeps shaking his right hand. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, Burns is looking to crack right now. No takedown attempts yet. Just, oh. Burns looks for the counter left. Jab from Morales. Morales is kind of flat-footed though, but I mean, he's still trying to stay at range with that jab. He's got 79-inch reach. Good leg kick from Morales. Come on, Gilbert. Gilbert's looking for the big right hand, though. He kind of looked like he wanted the entry right there. Now Burns takes center of the octagon. Oh, good uppercut from Morales. Gets through. Uh-oh. Gilbert's getting tagged. Oh, no. Gilbert looks for the takedown, though. Morales has Gilbert hurt. But Gilbert gets the takedown, baby. Gilbert's on his back. Oh, he's back up to his feet. Burns just got cracked with a good uppercut. When is the big event? The main event's on right now. 2 minutes left in the first round. Burns working on a takedown. Morales is defending well. Who do you want to win? I want Burns to win. I like both guys, but I want Gilbert Burns to win. Morales is winning the first so far, I believe. Burns has him in the clinch. Gilbert's wobbly, yeah. I think Morales hurt him. And he's going to look to separate and throw some hands right here. Catches him with one. Oh, he's looking for the... Oh, no. Morales is teeing off on Burns. It's over. Morales is going to get him out of there in the first. Burns looking to survive. Morales just dropped him, bro. Burns is out of there. Burns is covering up. Burns goes down. Morales gets the first round KO. Michael Morales just gets a first round knockout on Gilbert Burns. And I think Gilbert Burns is done. I think he's retiring. What a performance, though. Hey, shout out Michael Morales. The reach, bro. The 79-inch reach at welterweight. I don't know, man. That's tough. Gilbert Burns he's got to go, bro. He's got to go. Dang, bro. Dude, he's so long. Boom, right hand gets through. Hurt Gilbert Burns. And dude, he was just unloading on Gilbert. He was unloading. Dang, what a win though. What a win for Morales. First round knockout. What a win. He unloaded on Gilbert, bro. Dang, bro, that sucks. That sucks. Dang, Gilbert. Gilbert got him down. Morales popped straight back up to his feet. Gilbert needs to retire. I think this is his last fight. I think it is. Stop the fight, ref. Yeah. First round knockout for Michael Morales, guys. He's the real deal. I think he's the real deal. What is he, 18 and 0? 17 and 0, something like that? Is Michael undefeated? Yes. He's young, too. He's undefeated, super young. That was a big step up, and he just aced the test, bro. He just aced the test. Bad stoppage. Could have stopped it earlier. Burns was clearly defenseless. Yeah. I think they could have stopped it earlier as well. Dude, Burns just went out there, or not Burns. Morales just went out there and did his thing. Got him out of there quickly. Yep. Oh, Gilbert Burns, how much I will miss you. Yeah. Hey, we'll still see his face, though. Gilbert Burns is at every single UFC event. You'll see the smile on his face every Saturday, so. But what a performance from Michael Morales, bro. What a performance. First round. He looks good. He looks big. He looks big at 170 for me. What a performance, though. What a performance. As soon as I stop looking at the stream, he gets knocked out. Yep. Pretty quick. Pretty quickly, man. Dang, dude. Oh, Gilbert's crying, bro. Gilbert Burns is crying. I guess it's his last fight. I think that was AI. Facts. Give him the loser of Buckley versus Usman. Not gonna lie, he's gonna get a big fight. He's probably going to be on a pay-per-view next. I want to hear what Gilbert Burns has to say. Oh, he might just be walking out of the cage. I don't know. But Gilbert is crying. Burns is crying and Morales is jacked. Facts. Morales looks good, bro. No glaze. He looks good. Morales is going to be a future champ. Dude, the welterweight division has so much talent right now. So many young fighters as well. But dang, what a performance for Michael Morales. And people saying Prates was a better prospect. Hey, Prates versus Morales would go crazy. That'd be a good fight. I want to see Prates fight Jeff Neal again. I want to see them get rebooked. How many minutes did it take him to win? 3 or 4? Maybe 3.5. I don't remember. Yeah, they can't be putting Morales in the Apex again. Yeah, he's not going to be. I do not think he's going to be in the Apex anymore. It's a huge win. I know Burns is old. He's 40 years old on a losing streak. That's still a good win. It's a good win. But shout out Michael Morales. How old is Morales? Is he not like he got cooked? Gotta feel bad for him. Facts. Facts, bro. Let me see how old Michael Morales is. I know he's in his 20s. He's 25, guys. Michael Morales is 25 years old. He won at 339. Boom, right hand. Dude, he's so long, bro. Dude, 79-inch reach at 170 is wild. I wonder if he cuts a lot of weight because he looks big. He looks big. Welterweight is starting to compete with lightweight in terms of skill. Yeah, competitiveness for sure. They just don't have the name value of lightweight. The name value is insane at lightweight, but it's going to look a lot different in the very near future. I wonder if Morales retires. Oh, Burns. Yeah, I think he is. I think that's Gilbert. I think we just watched Gilbert Burns' last fight. Could be wrong, but I think he's retiring. King, that's what I would do. Come on, bro. Come on, buddy. You're comparing me to Gilbert Burns? I think you got it all wrong, buddy. I think that's going to be you, King. Morales versus Prates, who you got? Oh, I got Morales. I got Morales. He's got the reach. Maybe not the power of Prates, but I think he is more well-rounded. Even though Prates' takedown defense looks really good, that could be a good fight. But I want to see Prates versus Jeff Neal. Let me look at the rankings real quick. Who should Miles Morales? Who should Michael Morales fight next? Maybe loser of Usman Buckley. maybe maybe they pair him with Jeff Neal. I want to see Jeff Neal and Prates. Yeah, maybe he does fight the loser of Buckley. And yep, that's crazy. He's only 25 facts, bro. Only 25 years old. Are they going to interview Burns? I don't see Burns, bro. What the heck? Thought he was retiring. Buckley versus that fight reminded me a lot of you versus Francis. Facts. Facts. Buckley versus JDM. Who you got? JDM. Why did I have hope for Burns? I did too. I had hope for Burns too. Thought he was going to give us a better show than that. Shout out Michael Morales though. Buckley versus Usman is going to be sad. What do you think? I think it's going to be sad too. I'm big on Kamaru Usman. I don't think Usman is going to win that one right now. We just haven't seen him in so long. He's a podcaster, brother. So maybe they do Carlos Prates versus Michael Morales next. Maybe that could be a good fight. That could be a good fight. I'm kind of leaning towards Morales. No recency bias, but very sad for Burns. Me versus John Jones. Who you got? I'll go with you, bro. Conor versus Volk, prime for prime. I'm going with Volk. Yeah, I think I'd go with Volk. I think Volk's too well rounded. If Buckley hits an oblique kick, facts. Me versus you. Me versus Dingmush. Come on, bro. Come on, buddy. Look, you have good striking, but nobody check the grappling. I'll just read some of this YouTube chat. Morales looks huge because his upper body is, but he's a lot like Jones in the fact that he is somewhat small lower body. Apparently, that's the OP build for MMA. Apparently, it is. King versus Casual Take would be a banger, like Izzy versus Yoel. Where's the Burns interview? I don't know. Burns was crying. I thought he was about to retire. I don't know. I don't know where he went. Burns versus Anthony Smith incoming. That's funny, bro. That's funny. If Usman loses, he either should retire or move up to middleweight. He did good on short notice against Hamzat. He did. He did do good on short notice against Hamzat. Given my 5'5", 385 frame, who you think is a good matchup for me? 5'5", 385. We'll see. McLovin. I would match you with. I'd like to see Roy Big Country Nelson come out of retirement and fight you, McLovin. I think that could be a fun one for the fans. I think you get it done. You have the youth, you have the size, but I want to see Big Country come back. 5'5", 385. That's nice. That's nice. Buckley by staring at Usman's knee, then breaking it. You're going to UFC 316. That's gonna be sick. Who you got? I want to have hope for O'Malley. I'm gonna dive into more film. You know, I'm a film watcher, bro. I'm a film studier. I'm like John Jones out here. But right now, I've got Merab again. Yep, Merab's the favorite. I think he should be. I just hope we see. Even though this fight was closer than you think, the first fight with O'Malley and Merab was actually like a 48-47. So with that being said, maybe O'Malley just does a little bit more, gets the job done, but I don't think so. I don't think Merab is going to be as worried about O'Malley striking now, and I think it's going to work in the opposite way as well because I think O'Malley is going to be more worried. Okay, look, Merab can take me down and control me. I need to be more careful. I need to be more cautious. I think he's going to be worried on the feet, and I think we're going to see more of the same. That's what I think. What's the best weight class for 5'8" besides flyweight or bantamweight? For being 5'8", then I guess featherweight. A 5'8" flyweight would be scary. Or 5'10". 5'10". Yeah, featherweight or lightweight. 5'10" is a little bit different. 5'8", I'd say featherweight. 5'8" lightweight, that's like Michael Chandler, right? As low as you can cut weight. Facts. Macy Barber versus Michael Morales. Ooh. Macy Barber or Michael Morales. Slight lean towards Morales. Slight lean. Can you shout me out? Hey, shout out Baltazar, man. Shout out Baltazar. We're finna get out of here soon, y'all. Main event just ended, sadly. I was hoping for a war, but yeah, Attaxer. What's good, Attaxer? What's good? Yeah, I was thinking featherweight or lightweight. Preferably if you can get to featherweight. Or if you can make it to featherweight, I would say featherweight. If not, if you're not killing yourself, then lightweight for sure. But yeah, 5'8", that's a good size featherweight. Not as much lightweight. I feel like it's a big jump. 145 to 155 just seems like a big jump to me. But yeah, what y'all think for Michael Morales next? What do y'all think? Who do y'all think Michael Morales should fight next? We thinking Carlos Prates? We thinking Jeff Neal? We thinking loser of Buckley Usman? What do y'all think? He's undefeated right now. What do we think is next for Michael Morales? He's 25 years old, guys. He's 25. Do you think Charles or Ilya wins? Right now, Ilya, um, the more I think about it, bro, Charles could pose some real problems. Loser of Usman Buckley. Colby, ooh. Michael Morales versus Colby. I don't think that fight's close, bro. I don't know what Colby's going to do. I want to see Colby versus MVP just for the build-up. Just for the build-up. I think that'd be funny. Let's see. Um, Bilal versus Morales. I think Bilal Muhammad's going to fight Usman. See, I don't know. If Michael Morales wins, if Usman loses to Buckley, do y'all think they do Bilal versus Usman or Morales versus Usman? Gary versus Morales might be a good one. That would be a good fight, but unfortunately, well, not necessarily unfortunately, but I think we're getting Ian Gary versus Sean Brady pretty soon for a number one contenders fight. Sounding like UFC 319. They both want it. They both want it. My heart says Charles, but my brain says Ilya. In fact, that's how I am. First round victory for Michael Morales, bro. Just went out there and had his way with Gilbert. Bilal and Strickland or Strickland and Izzy. Oh, Bilal Muhammad and Strickland have been beefing, haven't they? Or Strickland called him out. That'd be funny. That would be funny, bro. But I want to see Strickland and Izzy. I want Izzy to get that one back so bad. If Izzy goes and fights that fight again and loses, I'm going to be upset. Morales versus Leon. Okay, I like that. Hey, shout out Sam. That's a good fight. Michael Morales versus Leon Edwards. Who do y'all think wins that one? Leon's on a little bit of a losing streak. Morales on a win streak. I don't know. Leon could get back in the win column. I don't know, though. Big reach advantage for Morales. What is Leon's reach? Like 74? Leon Edwards' reach. What is Leon Edwards' reach, bro? It's like 76? I don't even see it. Hey, what is Leon's reach, guys? I thought I was pulling it up. 74, yeah. So Morales would have another 5-inch reach advantage. He's gonna be a problem, bro. He is a problem. Morales versus Leon, that's a good fight. Seeing how Bilal did against JDM's pressure, I don't think he'd beat Strickland. Bilal versus Strickland. At 185, yeah, I would go with Strickland. I don't think either guy would finish each other, though. Unless Strickland just mentally broke Bilal Muhammad. I don't know if you can break Bilal Muhammad anymore. But yeah, that'd be a good fight. I'd probably lean towards Strickland. If Islam loses, Islam versus Morales, no. I think if Islam loses, he's going to go back down to lightweight. If he loses, I don't think he's going to stick around at 170 and fight contenders. I just don't see it. Maybe it's possible, but I don't think he's going to fight an up and comer like that. If he's going to stick around, he's going to fight a name that's already established, I think. Prates versus Morales. That's a good fight. I lean towards Morales, honestly. O'Malley and Merab. Right now, leaning towards Merab again. Striking looked a little sloppy for Morales. Yeah, he's not necessarily the sharpest, but dude, I'm gonna say it again, bro. I'm glazing it, but he has a 79-inch reach. That's crazy. What is Carlos Prates' reach now? Isn't it? Doesn't he have a pretty good reach? What is Carlos Prates? 78. So slight edge for Morales. That could be a good fight. That could be a good fight. Islam might retire if he loses. I think Islam's going to retire very, very soon. Same with Ilya. Yo, DDP versus Hamzat. I got Hamzat Chimaev. Burns got mauled facts. Hey, shout out Potato. Appreciate you for tuning in. DDP versus BSD versus MVP. DDP in the most Looney Tunes way possible. I think Islam would rather retire than cut back down to 155. Mm, I agree with you. If he wins, I think he could retire if he wins. If he loses, though, I don't know if he's gonna want to go out like that. Maybe. I don't know, bro. If he loses to JDM, I think he's gonna come back down and fight Ilya. Morales beats Edwards. He gives up on himself, and Morales is very confident. Yep, definitely building confidence. Definitely building confidence. We're finna get out of here, guys. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Next for Michael Morales, I would say, lose. Yeah, I think I like loser of Usman Buckley. That's what I think. Loser of Usman Buckley. Gilbert Burns, I think, is retiring. Maybe not. I think Gilbert Burns is retiring. He was crying. I thought it was supposed to be his last fight, but I don't know. If Usman loses against Buckley, then we should get Burns versus Usman again. That could be fun. I could be okay with that. Two unks fighting it out. Morales versus Leon, next fight to make. I like that matchup. Where would y'all put that? Would y'all have that headline of Fight Night, or would y'all put that on a pay-per-view? Morales versus Leon. We need a real matchmaker in the UFC. They need to really fix the matchmakers and fire Dana and make someone else the face of the UFC. Yeah, facts. Hey, should I start running for president of the UFC? Should we start a petition for me to take over the UFC? Can you make the casual quizzes harder? We're gonna start making some more hardcore quizzes as well. They're called casual for a reason. That's kind of sad to see Burns get destroyed like that. Yeah. Facts. You think it should be on a pay-per-view? Morales versus Shavkat or Gary. Shavkat's going to be out a while. And Gary's going to fight Ian Brady. Ian Gary's going to fight Sean Brady very soon, I think. Did you go to UFC 313? Yes. We copped the poster, bro. We're starting a collection. I got the UFC 313 poster. The next event we pop out at, I'm going to win I'm not going to win. I'm going to get a poster every single event I go to. We're starting a collection. If I win a casual quiz, am I a casual? No. If you fail the casual quiz, then you might be a casual. We're about to get out of here, guys. We're about to get out of here. Yeah, hopefully I can pop out at UFC. Hey, Gert with the roses. Yo, Gert. Appreciate you. That's funny. We're about to get out of here soon. You going to 317? I don't think so. I'm going to try to go to UFC 318, though. Going to try to see Dustin's last fight. And hopefully they can build a fire poster because I want to put it on the wall. How tall are you really? You need to prove it in a video. Yeah, we'll probably collab with Guru. I'll tower over MMA Guru, so then you'll see. No UFC president. You got unfinished business with Ngannou. Okay, bro, fine. I'll fight Ngannou, then take over the UFC. I might fight Dana afterwards. Almost 4 a.m. Shout out Rasmus, bro. It's 6:30 for me. Dang, dude, we got people all over the world. Who's your favorite fighter? Israel Adesanya. My boy Izzy. Then Yuri would be number 2. Then Islam. Then Volk. Then Charles. Then Aspinall. We got a bunch of favorites. But yeah, Izzy at the 1. Morales versus Leon should be on a pay-per-view, maybe featured fight. It's a good fight. Sean Brady should 100% be above Shavkat in the title picture, yeah. And Shavkat is injured. He's going to be out. He's not fighting this year. Shavkat's not fighting this year. There's a bar close to my house that gives out the posters. I collect them all every pay-per-view. That's fire, bro. Wish I had that. I feel like Brady versus Gary is the best right now since Brady got KO'd by Bilal, which is wild. Yeah, facts. This is the Canelo hands, man. Pereira versus Ank, too. Yep, that fight's going to happen in Abu Dhabi. I feel like it's going to happen in Abu Dhabi. 9:30 p.m. for me from East Tennessee. Shout out East Tennessee, baby. When I went to UFC 313, I got picks with Pratez, Kaio, and Rufy. That's sick, bro. Mauricio Rufy, future champion. I hope so. Hey, we got to witness the coldest KO ever, bro. Mauricio Rufy versus King Green. But yeah, I was there. I was at 313, bro. I was at 313. We're finna get out of here, guys. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Sadly, Burns did bad. Got put out in the first round. But yeah, let's see Michael Morales versus Leon next. I like that. Or the loser of Buckley Usman. Awesome. You should go to 317. Maybe. It's possible, bro. It's possible. We're finna get out of here, y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. All right, let's go ahead and end the live for TikTok. Where are you from? Where do you think I'm from, bro? I heard some people say New York. Some people say Tennessee. Some people say Texas. Yeah, now that you say something, Sean versus Bilal 2 wouldn't be a bad idea. Sean versus Bilal 2. Oh, Sean Brady? Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen, though. I don't think it's going to happen, guys. But yeah, we're finna get out of here. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Don't know if I'm going to have another fight companion on next Saturday. But if y'all tune in on Tuesday, we're streaming Tuesday and Thursday, 8:30 Eastern time. We're gonna try to play UFC 5 on stream on Tuesday. So, are you from California? No, sir. Not from California. We're from the South. I'm from the South, baby. Texas for sure. Houston. Maybe so, man. Maybe so. I'm finna get out of here, y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Love you guys. I'll see y'all on Tuesday. Hey, y'all tune in. Y'all turn the post notices on. Y'all follow me on Twitch. I'll see y'all on Tuesday. From Dallas,